Hi people, and welcome to my channel. I don't know if you know, but recently I got quite into flying model aeroplanes in a big way. I've really taken to it. And what I've got for you today, although this isn't new, it's the WL Toys or Wiley Toys Skyking F959. Now, this has been around for a little while. It's got rave reviews. There's loads of videos on YouTube on this sort of thing. People flying them, reviewing them. So I thought I'd do my take on unboxing, if you like. And also I'm going to explain a few things that a lot of people haven't explained. And as I like to do things, you know, pretty much as I see it, I'm going to just do a quick review, but also tell you a couple of little things. Right, anyway, so let's get into this. Alright, so I've just unboxed it. This is what you get. Okay, these little spongy things, they came with the controller just to protect the, you know, the gimbals in transit. And basically that's how you get it. Now we'll start off with the charger. I've got the UK version, because when you order this they'll ask you whether you want the UK version or the overseas version, because with the UK version you get a 7.4 volt charger, battery of course as well, and you also get this little thing, which is an adapter. What this goes in, I'm not sure which way round it goes in, whether it goes in this way or that way round. I'm not sure. I think it goes in that way round. But anyway, you get this free with it. So you just plug that in. It's like a bit like a battery shaver plug adapter, really. So yeah, so you get that. You got your little light there and that, and you know the connects in like that, so, and you put your battery in there. Flight times, I think you get about 20 minutes out of it. It is a glider, so obviously you'll be doing a bit of gliding, which is what I really wanted to do. I like flying aeroplanes, but I also like gliding. They do an FPV version where you get the camera with it, and you get these light strobes, which didn't really appeal to me. I might get the camera later on. You do get this little cockpit adapter, which goes. You got your camera that sits in there. That's where the wires go through. This sits in place of the canopy, and that's for the camera. So if I want to get a camera at a later date, then it's got the plugs already in there for it, and on the flight board. So you can always at a later date, you know, get the camera and put it in there. I think it's only like 720p. I'm not even sure if it's HD. But anyway, that might be for another day. I would like to record my flights from a height. Anyway, let's just get into this real quick. Right, you've got your standard controller. If you bought a 949 like what I've got, then it's the same controller basically. It's just your typical WL Toys controller. I won't go into it what this is, you know, like the screen and everything, because you probably already know by now. And if you watch one of my previous videos, I've gone through what it does. So just to save time, I'm not gonna bother with that. But I will show you something else in a minute. Now, when you get this is the model. Now, if you notice that engine there, that motor, looks very offset, doesn't it? Now, I had a guy contact me through my channel, and he was telling me that the reason for this is because of the torque. When this flies, because when the motor goes round, it wants to pull. It's the torque, so it pulls. So what they've done was they've offsetted the motor so it counteracts that. So it will go straight even on full torque, you know. So don't, if you buy one and you know, you look at the motor and you think, well, why is that offset? As you know, have they made a mistake? It's not. It's meant to be like that. They've done that for that very reason. You get a foldable prop with it. You don't get another blade with it because there's no need. You're very unlikely to smash that. You've got your canopy here. That just comes off. There's the bit that goes inside it. All you do is you swap it for the camera one if you want to put a camera on it. And then you've got your battery that sits in the nose, which is a 300 milliamp 7.4 volt. With you've got your charging bit there, and then you've got your bit that connects in, you know, in the actual plane. Right. So now when I got this, I noticed when you buy one, always check that when the servos are in neutral, your stabiliser and your rudder are in the middle. Mine wasn't. Mine was well out of whack. I mean, I was trying the rudder, and I was getting plenty of left, but no right. It'd go in the middle, but it wouldn't give me any right. And same with the stabiliser as well. It was giving me a lot of down, but no up. It was going in the middle. So what I did was, I ordered these are called horns, right? And they're on a rod, but the rod's got threads on them. So all you do is you get a knife, you pry that open. There's a little rubber sort of band that goes on there. You just slide that to one side, put a knife in there, open it up, and then you can just twist it till you get it in a neutral position. And you do the same with the other side. You turn one inwards and then one outwards, so it's clockwise and anti-clockwise. But it depends how bad yours is. You might have to go the other way. But you twist it, plug it back in, and then put the band back on, obviously, to keep the bit closed, because it's just a pin that goes into a plastic hole, and that's basically just what holds it. And then the rubber band bit just keeps it all shut. Yeah, so make sure that in the servo neutral position that the rudder and the stabiliser are flat with the wing area. It should come okay like that, but if it didn't, like in my case, then you're going to have to adjust it, and that applies to all aeroplanes. But I guess I was just unlucky. So, and because I know what I'm doing, because I've built planes before years ago, so I know all about that. But that's why a lot of people on YouTube, when they do these flight videos, they seem to go into a loop straight from throwing it, and because they never bother checking the you know, they think that the control is automatically righted itself when in fact when they got the model, it wasn't right in the first place. So they ended up with screwed up ailerons, which is quite a simple thing to do to write, but you've got to know a little bit about it to do it. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. So I've righted that now, so that's fine. It might need a little bit of trim when I'm flying it, but it won't require much. So yeah, so you get this little carbon fibre rod, or whatever it's made out of, plastic or something. And what happens is you get your wings. These are a tight fit. or shall I say a snug fit. You push that in like that. You've got a little hole in there. You put the bar in there like that, and then you put your other wing. It's got a hole in it. You put that through there like that, and there you go. It's very nose heavy. Yeah, and basically that's it. That's your model ready to go. You connect up your battery. You do the battery first, and then you do the controller. Now I'll show you what I mean by the now you see that? See, it goes back to the middle. Same with the stabiliser. I think that's on low, so on high, which is that button there, and then up and down. See, I've got plenty of up and plenty of down. So it's set the same either way, left and right, up and down. It's the same. So just check that. Make sure that all works. Oh, I forgot to show you the motor, didn't I? So that's that. So yeah, basically that's it really. That's all you need to do. Well, hopefully you won't have to muck around with that, but if you do, that's how you adjust it. And basically that's it. Like I said, these things are supposed to fly really good, and they're designed to take a camera. You know, you could do your usual 3-channel bits in it. They have got the ailerons cut out here. They've done it so that you can possibly make it into a 4-channel, 4 or 5-channel aeroplane. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but in there you've got a plug, and I think that's for another servo. So you could actually convert this, but to be honest, you don't need it, because you can mix your controls. You can have the elevator and the rudder working together, and that'll make you roll. Well, it'll make you bank. It won't make you roll, but it'll make you bank like that. But it's quite hard to do because you've got to have it just right, and you've got to hold that position. But basically that's it. That's no landing gear, of course, because it's a glider. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you, and hopefully when the weather gets a little bit better, we'll take it out for a fly. So you'll have to keep checking this channel. I've got other aeroplanes coming, by the way. I've got some aeroplanes with some gyros inside for stabilised flights. So I've got that. In fact, I've got one that I've got to review soon. So, and the other one hasn't come in yet. But I just thought I'd share that with you, and we'll take this baby out when the weather gets better and see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed that. There's not much I can do at the moment because we've got a lot of snow over here at the moment, so it's too cold to go out and fly these things, but we will do it soon, and we will have some more aeroplanes that we'll be reviewing and flying, especially the ones with the gyros in them, because that'll be interesting, because apparently you can't crash on them. So alright, so thanks for watching. And if you get a chance, get one of these, because they're supposed to be really, really good. Alright, well cheers for that. See you later, guys.